That's what happened. Oh, it's on. Okay. Now me coming on here with another quick little message. First off, how has your day been today? If y'all just now getting out, you know, stay safe, stay protected. But my day it's been a challenge. They always say that challenges you shouldn't see them as just that, but within that you can go ahead and manifest, the shit up out of that. So I've been on a manifesting thing all day. I've just been just really, standing 10 toes and switching things up, changing up my mindset and just, allowing for whatever it is will be or however. But I wanted to come to you and get this message to you because I've been doing a lot of stuff around the house too. And I said I gotta get this message out before my day ends and I, get ready to head off into the night to the workplace. I'm not a woman of the night, but I do work at night at an actual facility. I do have an actual job. Okay, so let's just get that straight. So this is going to be about the memo that I got in the spiritual streets was face the world. And so that talks about you instead of you shadowing your own self and causing your own demise, and not physical, but just like a sabotage of things. You stand up, you face what it is, you face what you've done, you face what is in front of you. You face the things that you are actively dealing with in your life, and that is being honest with what's going on and with yourself. And it's like it's this thing where it's just like this energy, like, well, fuck it then, no more hiding this or no more repressing that. It is what it is. And it's this thing where you're being frontline, you're being put on the front line. You've how can I say this? You've come to the point to where you know well enough what's going on with you, what you like, what you don't like, you know, things of that nature, stuff like that. And so you've done all that you could. You may have had some L's here and there. You may have had some things happen to you. But now, and you could also be someone who is, like, you're not a flashy person, but you good in the background, like, and not saying that that's where you belong, because you really don't. But you're somebody, like, what, you cool, like, you're really not that flashy type of person. But when it's time to be on the front line, yeah, you there. But you've been in the background way too long, and Spirit is like, yeah, it's time for you to, face the world. It's time for you to pop out and show them what's up, because you hold inside of you something that I'm hearing we all need. Like, you hold a certain key inside of you, like a missing piece. And it's time for you to pop out and get out there, whether you are doing content, whether you are, I don't know, writing, whatever it is that you are doing. You up, y'all up. And so, like I said, going back to, and I'm hearing it's scary. Like, I'm hearing somebody's, it's scary. It's scary. It may seem scary. It may seem, unknown, but trust me, that is where you want to go and venture into that. So for so long, you wait and you wait and you wait and you be consistent until you can't no more. And it's like you have to take accountability. You really have to just stand there and just sit with yourself and be honest with what's going on, with what it is you want to do. And just say, hey, you know what? I'm not happy with this shit. I'm not going to sit here and fake like I am. I'm not happy with where things are. I'm not content. And I won't be until I am satisfied. with what I have, with what's going on, with what's really making me happy. What makes me happy is satisfaction, knowing that when I put my hand in something, it's finna touch some gold and it's about to come back. But what makes me happy is knowing that, I've accomplished something that I set out to do. And I can actually stand there and say, yeah, I did that. Okay? And that's where you are now. It's face the world. And you may have people questioning your authority, questioning your worth. Like you didn't already pay dues. They just don't know that. But because you are coming now, like you already here. Put it like that. You already in the spotlight. You just don't you know it, but they don't know what you have come through. They don't know that you already came certified. You just had to pay your dues. And you did. And you got people asking, like, unbeknownst to you probably don't even notice, but I picked up on this energy earlier as well when I was, doing this, and I should have came and done it earlier, sooner, but better late than never. Um, like motherfuckers asking, pretty much like testing your world, testing your worth, testing whether or not you supposed to be here, and you like, what? Like, nigga, what? Like, do you know what I've been through? Do you know the karma I had to clear? Do you know the struggles I had to face? The shit that I had to go through to get here? And you gonna sit here and say, is he that, or is she this? Is she what are you? Are you? You at this point in your life where you don't have to answer to nobody. Ain't no asking, you already coming in like this is what it is, this is what I want, this is what I'm coming for. Give it here. You showing up for self. And you keeping your foot on the necks of all the no's and the naysayers that's already been poised or think they're about to be poised in your life with their hands out, trying to get in where they don't fit in, trying to get in some kind of way. You've already had the answers already. It's just you've been battle tested, and here you are. Like I said, you have like literally paid your dues. You have fought the fight. You didn't took losses. You didn't took silent losses that nobody else will ever understand. But it was all for your win, and you will understand that this is the same shit that you've been waiting for your whole life, and it's finally here. And it may not look like it, but you know it is, and nobody else will understand it because you will be walking, talking, feeling different because you're moving right now. You're moving how you're supposed to be moving in this season, in this area, in your simulation, because this is what it is. You here now. It's like this is what it is. This is what's up. And all you got to do is exercise your patience, flow through with that, and keep manifesting. Because what you're speaking into existence is going to expand because you always going to want more. There's always more to be fulfilled. And you're going to look at it in a certain way to where it's not work. You don't have to be this certain person to be that. Nah, you know how to feel your way through shit. Because you didn't have to sit back and relax and just reflect. You got that type of appeal to where you are so attractive. Not only your physical features from the inside, but you're magnetic. And I don't think you realize how magnetic you are. And it's been your strength the whole time carrying you. Your overall energy is that you are strong. You refuse to sit down and give up. It's not even in your DNA. Quitting is never, ever, has it ever been in your blood, in your DNA, in your bloodline. I don't even think that word even registers or even lives anywhere near your existence because you don't know how to quit. It's not, it's oblivious to you. Like you just like, what the fuck is that? What? Like when somebody say that word to you, you looking it up in the dictionary. What is that? I ain't never heard of that. It don't matter. None of that shit. Everything that was probably within you that had you doubting, had you shifting, being shady, whatever was within you that was holding you back, just you, excuse me, you and you alone, you release that. Yeah, you release that. You got the guidance. My life gonna go out. As you can see, I'm in my core. You got the guidance to move on. You got the strength to go ahead and handle yours. and do what it is that you wanted to do instead of wasting your time on stuff that had no like relevant meaning, that wouldn't even bear fruit to you. Like I'm hearing your spirit guys and all that, they saying job well done. You know they rooting for you because you did that. Like I said, you didn't pay your dues, and now you here, charismatic leader, ready to take action on them all. And I'm not saying you about to be banging on people, nah. But the energy that I'm picking up, even if you manifest it over this new moon or full moon, yeah, you got that. You got that. And if it's like a new, if you feel it, because I do, it's like a new person is within inside of you. And it may feel uncomfortable because you never felt anything like that, but you have to get into that groove and get into that consistent energy of knowing that just that consistent awareness that this is energy and this is how it flows through you, and to embrace it and let that just flow all through your veins in your body and get into your molecular DNA so you can get the fuck up in your bag and get on about your way, because that's what it's made for. That's what you manifested. All that intent and that energy, yeah, that's what you're feeling. You're about to face the world. You're about to be shown. You're about to be, I would say not you're about to be, but the world is about to be introduced to you because you've been here, but you just really, like I said, you had to pay dues. You know what I'm saying? You didn't took your losses and your wins, and you have made intense with that. You have made something out of that probably nobody else could. You've alchemized everything. It's like you have been in training. You know, you've done this. Like I said, you put in the work. You got the stripes already, and you don't need to provide documentation for nobody because you didn't already came certified. I'm gonna say that again. You already came certified. You just had to go and pay your dues. You had to go and get some shit straight because there was things blocking. Again, unbeknownst to you that you didn't know about, but you just had to go ahead and get your shit situated and lined up so that you can go ahead and live the fruits of your labor. You already won. And here you stand alone, ready with the world in your hands, with the world at the palm of your hands. And it all depends on which way you want to go. Whichever, I mean, you already know which way it is. 555 on my clock. Hold on. Sorry, 455. Forget the time change, but I'm gonna go with it. 555 here. Yeah, you've made changes. You've made the changes. You've done that. You know, is you for the win. And again, your strength. You got the heart of a fucking lion. Your strength has carried you on. Your strength has got you that win. Your strength has like just pushed through everything. And even at this point in time where nothing in your life can go wrong, like even if the smallest thing piss you off, you back on your shit. Cause you already know. You already know what's coming. You already know that you didn't got to this point to where, okay, now the hard shit is out the way. Now I'm not about to live this life where everything is hard and I gotta struggle for this and work two jobs just to get that. Nah, this is easy street, baby. We ain't doing that shit no more. We're not. You lacing up your checks or putting on your pumps or whatever your heels, and you are facing the world as is. And if they like it or not, oh well. You coming, you here, and there's more to come with you. You're not stopping. You like you're unstoppable. And I really would hate to see people get up in your way. Oh well. But I had to come and give you guys that message before. You know, I go head on back in here and cook for the kids and all that stuff and get ready for the rest of my night. So yeah, like it up if it's resonated with you, if this touched you, if it hit. If you like, I'll come back and do some more of these. You know, I actually like them. I hope y'all like them too. And if you fucking with me, hit that like button. All right, love you. And don't forget, face the world, man, no matter what.